Oh.
Adderall and Red Bulls. Adderall and Red Bulls.
Yeah, that's wearing off, baby.
Oh, hey. Echo. No? Okay. You turn down the volume?
All right. Turn your radio down. Turn your radio down. You are listening to the funkiest, hippest, hottest jocks in the city. You are listening to KFCN Radio.
The party station.
The beat.
The beat.
The beat. The beat. Every city has that guy that does that voice. The beat. Well, it's actually only like 3 stations.
Yeah.
2. Cumulus and what's the other one? Big ones. No, fuck them. Hey, everybody, you are watching We the Robots, the official pre-show to Mr. Robot.
Pre-show after party.
Pre-show after party. After the party, it's the after party. And yep, y'all know what time it is. I am your host, The Revolution. With me, as always, is
J. Cole.
Of J. Cole Is It, the sports editor for FCN2. Who enjoys doing more stories about baseball than anything.
I do. I love baseball.
You love baseball how much?
Baseball been very good to me.
Very good to you?
Yes, I love it.
You love baseball?
But, you know, I'm conscious of the fact that many viewers don't love it like I do. So I try to put in other stories. A little something.
Dope. Okay, let's get right into it. Was this not an awesome episode to you? The season finale of Mr. Robot.
It was and it wasn't.
It was and it wasn't.
Yes.
Okay, so let's start right at the top. Right at the top, where do you want to start at? Agent Dom? Getting punched in the face?
Okay, so he knocked the shit out of her.
Yeah.
That was a solid punch.
That was more than solid.
I honestly, I thought maybe he was going to shoot her or something. I
thought he was going to shoot her.
I wasn't expecting.
I thought she was going to shoot him.
Yeah.
When she reached behind, I was like, shoot him! I was talking to the screen like a for real color person. I'm like, oh, shoot, girl. Oh, he going to get you. Ooh, what's happening? He got the Undertaker in the back. Oh, shit. Oh, you better shoot him.
You so stupid.
You so stupid. You was stupid. You was stupid.
Man, this is my show, Elliot. This is Elliot Alderson, my show, man.
Oh, man, I love watching me some Elliot, son. That's my show. I love me some Elliot Alderson. I don't know what it is, but black people like to call shows by the
main
breakout
character
star name. Hey, man, y'all come in, it's time for Fonzie. I was the, over articulate black kid. Mm-hmm. So I was always like, you mean Happy Days?
Yeah, I learned very quickly not to make that correction.
Oh, you had to not. You just went with it.
Just go with it. Yeah.
Hey man, we finna watch Urkel. You want to watch Urkel?
Yeah.
Let's watch some Urkel.
Urkel. It hurt.
Okay, off of our tangent. So she got punched in the face, and then she woke up in the car. And he's talking, and she's talking, and not a whole lot going on there.
No, he was panicking. I mean, you could see him unraveling.
Yeah,
you could see him unraveling. So, man,
this
that's good. We look good on that. Yeah,
man.
baby.
That's dream. Okay, so come on, talk to me. What happened after that? They go.
Well, they got to the cabin. Yeah, to the barn at the cabin, where we spent an entire episode.
Yeah.
On Wellick, but anyway, they go into the barn. All our favorites are there. Elliot and Darlene. Boy, Leon is there.
Yeah.
What's the glasses name?
Yeah, sure.
That guy. The guy. Yeah.
Is he Jewish or is he Italian? I can't tell. He could be Armenian for all we know. New York is very, very diverse.
By all means.
It's a very diverse city.
Truly. And so he showed us something that we had not seen all season, and that was him. He was still under control. I don't want to say he lost control, but he surely let himself go a little bit.
He did by killing the rat. Killed his ass. He deserved it, though, because you can't trust a rat.
No.
You can't trust a rat. I drown my rats.
Is that what you do?
Oh, I drown my rats. Yeah.
In bathtubs and sinks, toilets, what?
I drown them on the street where I found them. Okay? Mud puddles. You know, like when asphalt breaks apart and it creates like a little ghetto little pool for pigeons and cats and rats. You just drown their ass right there in one of those little asphalt pools.
You ain't never touched a rat in your life.
The rat that I'm speaking of is metaphorical. Everybody don't have to know that I suffer from moraphobia, bro. Like, that's not cool, man. I don't touch cats.
That was a total dick move. I'm sorry, bro.
It was, but it's okay though. It's not really a secret. I don't touch small puppies.
No.
I'm like, ah! 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 Ah!
That's about it.
That's about it.
I've seen that reaction before.
Okay, moving on. So he stabs old boy in the chest with an entire axe and gave him a large woman's vagina in the middle of his chest.
It was,
It was a huge wound.
Nasty. And then the noises. Like,
the gurgling.
Why do we have to do that?
I can only think about the smell of blood and iron, like all of that. And once it hits the air, y'all don't need to know nothing about that. So, okay, what were your thoughts at that point in the episode? What were your actual thoughts?
My actual thoughts were, up to that point, I was like, okay, this is not going totally left yet. Like, I didn't expect Dom to die. I didn't expect Darlene to die at that point. Especially when he started working up, I was like, okay, Santiago's dead. And then he was. So, nothing really shocked me at this point, except for the punch. The punch.
Yeah, that shocked me. So, what were your thoughts about the juxtaposition of the two scenes taking place in that area? Well, no, they weren't in the same area, but of Price, and
oh man, when
okay,
so that scene built tension for me.
Yeah,
right. Like you got Elliot at this really as most frantic as he's been, because at this point he knows Darlene is dying.
Yeah, that she's finna.
And then. And I called it, but only a minute before it actually happened, that Price was Angela, I am your father. I was like, okay, right,
okay.
It was kind of weird finding that out because he was always really creepy to her. So
yeah,
I was like, I thought there was a sexual reaction before.
But he never banged her.
He never even attempted to.
He never. That's what I'm saying. Like he never.
And now we know why there was that weirdness.
But can I say this though?
Yes.
I think it was a great job on the writers because here we go with.
All right, Picard.
Look at this. I have so much flatness.
I shouldn't even look down. I should
just jacket with anything makes me look bloated where I'm not bloated. I'm a very physically fit young man. Camera just makes you just look. So
it happens.
I love the foreshadowing that they did because you were like, okay, White Rose is, I don't know the technical term that you would call White Rose. Would you say White Rose is a cross-dresser?
Cross-dresser.
Do you say that what do you?
I would say cross-dresser because it doesn't indicate, White Rose as the minister doesn't indicate that there's any sort of a sexual change that has happened.
Okay.
He just wants to be a woman. That's his comfortable.
That's where he operates.
Resting place. Yeah, where he operates from.
Default.
Yeah,
it's like he likes that.
Yeah.
I love the fact when he peed on a grave. He squatted over. It was borderline sexy. So let's just admit it. BD Wong peeing on a grave. It was kind of sexy. I was like, oh, BD Wong, hello, hello, BD. And what does the BD stand for? Oh my! I was like this. Well, hello, Mr. Wong. Are you Mr. Right?
Oh
my.
Oh my.
BD Wong. You quote him. Tell him on Twitter I said that.
Mm-hmm.
What does the BD stand for?
You put the B in BD.
Oh my. Okay. So look, did everybody check out? No, we got two people watching.
Yeah, we got
What's
people
out?
watching.
Everybody got something to say? Say something. On Periscope, how y'all doing out there? Say something. Communicate with us. We want to hear your thoughts. So he said it was the father, and then at the end of the conversation, he's like, you've been kind. You've been had.
Yeah, which was actually a good fatherly move. Like, let's not sugarcoat this, lady. You got had.
Yeah.
The best thing in this time that you can do is figure out how to live with that and move on, because there is no going back. There's no making it right.
It was so dirtball, man. Like, she been having to live with a whole bunch of shit. Like, her mama died. Then you find out that she was a rich man's jump off, and that this dude ain't your daddy that says he's your daddy, but disguises another
it
daddy.
wasn't a jump off. He really loved her very much.
Oh, you will find the Death Star's fully operational
when your friends arrive.
Palpatine was the original dickhead. That is like the funniest thing in all of Star Wars. Like, nobody will say that's a joke. Yeah. And that was like the funniest joke to me. He's like, all that sarcasm. He's like, when your friends arrive, they will find the Death Star fully operational.
That was the original. Well, not the original Petty, because they're in the future, aren't they?
No. They're in a galaxy far away so in a time long ago. Some shit. I don't remember, but remember though, in the old special when they came to Earth, it was primitive Earth.
Right, that's true.
It was primitive Earth when the Star Wars, so they're much advanced, but they're just far away.
Far
in the
away.
Galaxy, far away.
Okay, so the original Petty.
Yeah, they were original Petty then. Yeah, Palpatine invented Petty.
Yes.
So
that's happening with where they do that reveal, which again I wasn't blown away by it, right?
Yeah, no.
And then they go and there's all this tension in the barn.
Yes.
And when Leon got that text message and he got up real quick, something told me that wasn't to kill Darlene, but I didn't think he was preparing to do what he did. And
I think he was trying, at that point, when you look at the aftermath, he was trying to spur Elliot.
Yes.
What are you willing to do?
Yes.
What are you willing to do?
Exactly.
Come on.
But knowing that Elliot wasn't about to die and neither was Darlene.
No, I don't know that.
I think that's Leon was like, he was going that so that none of the other guys decided to make that move.
I don't think so. At that point, I think it was still on the fence. That's what I believe. I believe it was still on the fence. So once he said, and then he was like, he said what he was going to do. I mean,
but he didn't get any additional messages when he killed everybody. So he had that plan from when he stood up.
Got the message. Okay, well that makes sense. You're paying attention. You're observant.
Thank you.
Observant.
Thank
I'll
you.
Give you that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm too busy thinking about BD Wong.
If he's Wong, I don't want to be white.
I sure don't. So yeah. Okay. Let's talk about something that I really want to discuss. The playing around of, again, not saying what the project is. Screwing the pooch.
Okay.
F us in the A with the project. So we have to go another season without knowing what the project is. And his sick delusions. We all know that White Rose is fixated on time.
Right.
And like don't waste my time and you know what I mean? So, and he's Price has made many allusions toward that's a problem, and and now here his kind daughter, and he sit out and they're speaking about him and his project. Like, dude, you do know that's a ruse, right? It'll never ever happen. Are we still thinking it's time travel? Do we or no?
I at this point I actually think no. I think that they want us to think it's time travel, but there's a twist on that. He's him and his twist. There's a twist on that.
Yeah.
I don't. It won't surprise me if that's what it is. But at this point, I'm thinking, okay, no, he's not actually talking about time travel. It's something else.
It's something else. Okay.
I don't know what that is though.
Okay.
But
Real quick.
Yeah.
Everyone that's watching, please, when this is over, go to our YouTube page, the Fifth Column Network, and subscribe to us so you can watch other programs like We the Robot or We the Dead. That is our premier pregame show for
The Walking Dead.
There you go. Or we have scandal shows. We have our very own news program called Prime News. Make sure you tune into that.
Sunday edition.
Sunday edition.
Always hot topics.
Oh, it's a great magazine show. Yeah. So, back to the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, so we got, his Philip's allusion to the project. Like, he really laid it on thick. Like, that's not going to happen. And we're led to believe, well, what else would be impossible to happen? A delusion, except for, bringing people back by time traveling.
Yeah.
And then we get the obligatory Superman shot.
Yeah.
Where he's flying around the Earth,
Yeah.
reversing time.
Yeah.
So you've said this for the last few episodes, but now like thick isn't even the word anymore.
Okay. Can I answer all that for you?
Do it.
It's all over. We got all the time references. He conned us. That's not what it was. Time was for the 5-9. To send it back to the way it was. Yes, sir. He conned us. That's what the time travel reference is.
Yep.
We went back to the beginning. And the whole episode, like them going on the train, them getting off at the stop, them sitting out,
them, and then them talking about her with the prostitute, talking about going back to where it was, and then them going back to a character from the first season.
Yeah. That it was everything was going back.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I do.
So he conned us. And then that he's a diehard fan of Back to the Future, and that his father dressed up, and that was the picture.
That was the picture, yeah.
And so
that's the other
time was all about Elliot and 5-9.
Yeah.
So that's over. The project has nothing to do with time travel.
No, you're right.
Nothing to do with time travel.
But there's still something there to him talking about, you can bring back Angela was convinced that her mom was coming back.
Was she?
Yeah.
Was she really?
Yes, she was. Like, that was her, like, we can make it all. Mom and our parents will never have died. She said that. Like, she believed it.
Can I say a comment?
Yeah.
Yeah, our technical director wants to talk.
Even when White Rose was talking to old dude on the phone, she was like, once I'm finished the project, I'll come and find you. But in this physical form right now, it's over.
Yeah,
right. So that
I don't think it's time.
The conversation on the phone with his boyfriend / right hand man.
Say it. He's my
boyfriend. Yep.
That's it.
Wait a minute. What about the scene when your boy put his thumb in his mouth?
Oh man.
Can we talk about that real quick?
Oh man. Listen, man. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. A grown man do this to me.
Yeah.
A grown man do this to me. Right?
Yeah.
You dead. A grown man and carry a whole conversation.
Yeah.
Baby boy and me. And then take it a step further and get some homoerotic
with another person's blood on his thumb still.
Man, listen, that thumb will be on its way to my poop chute. You hear me? I would have bitten that digit jaggedly. You would have seen who's
We got Edna. Edna keeps joining in again and again.
I think it's booting her out.
Are you getting kicked out? Edna, stay with us.
Thick designer. It's booting her out. It's not her fault.
Okay.
It's 5'9".
It's 5'9". Yeah.
5'9".
I tried that on my Siri. Oh, poop shoot. OMG is the comment
From who?
Trezene.
Ah.
I tried to do what's the 5'9" on my Siri. That didn't work.
That didn't work.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a dead man. He's a dead man putting his thumb in my
Yeah.
mouth, simulating a dick.
Well, the other guy died though. So
I don't care. You gonna have to kill me. You gonna have no thumb,
it's one or the other.
and you gonna have a great story to tell how you lost that thumb. Well, I tried to simulate my thumb as a dick in this guy's mouth, and he bit it off, and I killed him. Whatever.
Killed him. I got the thumb back.
I got it back. See?
It's in a. Oh, I was gonna say it's in a jar in my my shelf.
Actually finished my book.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever. All right. So, what happens after that?
Well,
Agent Dom gets flipped.
yeah.
And does she get flipped?
Sort of, right? Exactly.
Does she get flipped? She's flipped.
She is because of the whole family
Yeah.
thing. So here's why I said I do and I don't like this episode, because now we're in that realm of let's spread this story out. Let's spread it out as much as we can. We got this pile here. Let's just spread it out so it looks like it's way more than it really is, and we can drag this on. Like, we really, first of all, we predicted at the beginning of the season somebody big was going to die. I thought it was Angela. Nobody died. Like, Santiago was not a big death.
No, not at all.
So
I can't
nobody,
even remember his name.
Nobody died, and that's okay. And that's okay because I don't need people to die. But if you're going to do that person died, make it impactful, and then go ahead.
No, go ahead. You finish.
Right. So and then the reveals were kind of minimal. Like, yeah, that was interesting that Philip Price was her dad, but
I don't even think I don't think it was interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of wasn't. It's like
I think that it served to answer certain questions,
right?
But to be actually interesting, no.
So
it wasn't, because we never really got into Angela's. Like, we knew that her mom died. Just like you know, for that to have been big,
right?
We would have had to have gone and seen Angela's life.
Yes.
And like really understood how painful her life was, and how, you know, like, did they do without money? Did they, you know, like,
there were moments in this.
All that stuff.
There were moments in this season that could have been scenes, and there were scenes that could have been episodes. We could have expanded.
Yeah, saw that coming.
You talked,
I'm sure.
right? You talked about Darlene. Like, why do we not have more from her childhood? What are we waiting for? I mean, are they going to do it all in season 4? Because at this point, we should know more about her and some of her happenings, what happened with her, or how she's recalling their childhood. You know, that was probably the biggest revelation, was that she was like, no, you didn't get pushed out, you jumped out.
Yeah.
The window. That was something that shaped him.
Yeah. But I always knew that was bullshit.
Yeah.
I knew that was his father didn't push him out of that window.
Right.
I knew that. I knew his father did not push Elliot out of the window. Mm-hmm. You are retarded. So you cannot trust the ravings of a drug addict retard. Like, this dude goes to a therapist, and he went to jail and was pretending it was
home.
Like,
yes, he was
he's
a house
retarded.
arrest with his mom, who's actually in a home.
You tried to bang your sister. You was that. And then what? Okay.
That's it. Say no more.
Entendre, darling.
Mm-hmm.
I do a pretty decent Jennifer Lewis.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a pretty decent. Trey, what'd you think about that Jennifer Lewis? Ah! That's a pretty good Jennifer Lewis laugh. So you're not gonna listen to us?
Is that a for real ignore?
Are you ignoring us?
Our producer ain't producing. What's happening?
What?
I'm sorry, I'm social media getting our views up.
Oh, that happens to me all the time. When I'm looking at my phone, my ears turn off.
Yeah, I just can't hear anything. I had my fingers jammed into my ears like thus.
So
yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna be very honest with you. Mm-hmm. Undoing 5'9". That whole thing was for what? What was it? What was every?
It was for him. Elliot said it. It would make me feel better. I mean, that's really what it was. It was like
What did make him feel better?
Undoing that. He felt like all this stuff happened
I don't care. That's
because of him, and he can at least make something right again.
no. I don't care. That's lame.
It is lame.
That's lame, man. That's lame. I'm really disappointed in Sam. I think I'm gonna watch the season. We talked about this, that this season is definitely bingeable. That you
Right.
have to binge this.
Yeah.
Because it was a lot of little stuff. I am to undo, like, where could the world have unraveled further? You know what I mean? But now it's I don't know.
I don't either.
And then to bring back old boy, the drug dealer.
Yeah.
And it's like, so we're going to go small. It's like, I feel like where the MCU was headed after Infinity, because you go, okay, Thanos is over. Where do we go after Thanos? There's no Galactus.
It's like your favorite example,
Yeah.
Karate Kid.
Mm-hmm.
Part 2 should have been part 3.
Yep.
And part 3
Should
should
have
have
been
been part
part
2. Because you go from this guy to that dude.
You fought a dude who's been learning how to do karate, hand, empty, hand, whose uncle was out back.
Yeah. His whole life.
He been chopping this one log his whole life, and that dude trained him.
Yep.
Ain't no crane kick stopping him.
Right.
Okay, that stopped the white boy from the valley. Okay.
Kick his ass, Johnny.
Go for the leg, man. Sweep the leg.
So,
Bobby
no,
was
I
a good
agree,
guy.
though.
Bobby was a good guy. Bobby didn't mean to do that.
Uh-huh.
When Bobby effed up Daniel,
Oh, yeah,
he
he
came
felt
down there.
bad.
He felt bad. Bobby felt bad. I like Bobby.
Did you?
I like Bobby.
Okay.
Yeah, Bobby was a victim of circumstance.
He was. You're right.
He had money. He's hanging around these douches.
Okay.
He probably had new money too. His dad was probably a Silicon Valley.
So if he had committed some sort of a crime, they wouldn't send him to jail because it would be too impactful on his future.
Absolutely.
That's what would have
you
happened.
can't do that to these fragile white guys, man.
What's the condition?
What is that called? When
that young person that didn't go to jail and there was they
condition.
named it something.
Yeah, privileges.
Influenza.
Affluenza. That was it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
It's real. It's a real thing.
yeah. What do I suffer from? Because they sending my black ass underneath.
What is the opposite?
I went before a judge, and the judge, this is not a lie. I went before the judge, and I had an attorney who was late, who was wearing a neck brace, I can't make this up.
It's a real story. It's a real story.
And the judge hated my lawyer. I was like, oh man, this is. I was like, this is it for me. I am done. And as the prosecutor's like, all right, what's his record look like? Prosecutor like, he doesn't have one. What? What's his juvenile record look like? Mind you, what happens with juvenile records?
Supposed to be sealed.
They're sealed.
They're sealed. Guess what they did? Took a recess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they went looking in tombs.
Yep.
They went to unseal all them tombs, okay? Mm-hmm. Came back with nothing's on there. What does he have? College, military records here, employment. You know what that judge did?
Threw
Bang,
the book
5
at you
years.
anyway.
5 years probation. Get this nigga a felony. I was like, wait! This is my first non-violent offense. You just hit me with an F-bomb for fucking
Hell, F society.
F society. It's real life. That's real life. I have the opposite of affluenza.
Yes.
I fuck you, nigga.
wrap.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching We the Robot here on the Fifth Column Network. Make sure you stay tuned tomorrow where we are continuing 12 Days of Christmas, day number 2 with J. Cozit.
Yes,
You're
hosting traditions, best Christmas traditions.
Yeah, top 10. You guys are going to discuss the top 10 Christmas traditions. You got to try to find out which ones are the best.
Which are the best
Traditions of all time.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, thank you for joining me.
Of course.
It's been a great season.
It's been a great season. This is our last episode.
This is our last episode.
How you like that?
Yeah, I don't.
Me
Maybe
neither.
we have to figure out another show.
Oh, we'll find one.
Just come on and just
We'll find a reason.
slap ass and blow kisses at BD Wong. Oh my. Thank you for joining us. We are the Robot. See you next season.